Everest Base Camp is still a beautiful trek.
These stories make it all the more interesting.
And memorable, yes.
Yes.
Oh, I had a horse that farted in my face. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Spill the Wine. And today we have Xiao Ming, Jade Seah, and myself. Alright, so we'll be continuing our very fun stories about EBC, but this time Xiao Ming will be sharing about his proposal to his wife. Jade got stuck in Lutla for almost a week. And my friend got heli evacuated away, so he didn't even make it up to EBC. Yeah,
Sad.
and
That's quite
thank you Audio Technica for sponsoring us all these very cool audio gears, and I really like the sound of my voice. Ooh.
Hey, don't copy my line, eh?
This is my own original line. You said this just now.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Okay, fine. So, Xiao Ming, I would just like to ask, why do you even think of proposing at EBC?
Why not?
But like, really, why?
Is your wife into climbing firstly?
No. I mean, we are like, I would say that we're adventurous people, but we have
Okay.
never really climbed a mountain before. I mean, I think we have been to the Bali one, and that was about it.
Mount Batu.
Yeah, Mount Batu. So actually, before the trip, so I told my friend that, hey, my girlfriend is going to EBC with me. Then the guy was telling me that, I tell you, bro, if a girl goes to EBC with you, right, you better marry her. I was like,
Why? Sorry. How come EBC no one marry me?
Yeah.
I'm just saying right, Nadia, like,
Yeah,
sorry, how come I never heard this before? Like,
Exactly.
nobody on that trip wanted to marry me, Just saying.
wasted
Your
the
friend
trip.
married you?
No.
because I
Still
think they
single?
realized that you're too gross already.
Yeah,
that one I
damn
don't
it.
know.
Showed my true colours.
Yeah, but anyway, so my friend said that. I was like, oh, okay, I mean, we've been dating for a while before that already. Then I was like, oh, okay, let me go and get a ring.
Oh,
and
so
then-
it's because your friend told you to.
No lah, of
Oh,
course.
yes.
Hey, don't stumble me, Ken.
I
I thought he thought about it himself.
Yeah, that's why.
That's nice. Don't have to do more those cliche.
Yeah,
guys
just need to
in
make sure
Singapore
you
used
have
to
a
do.
ring on
Yeah.
that day.
Just need to bring it up. So I had to carry the ring in my backpack for the entire trip. And I was so stressed. And then every day at every checkpoint, right, I would like open that and pick and make
Like,
sure
dude,
that it's still
not
there.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
So do you plan like which point you were gonna do it at
At
EBC
the top,
itself?
of course.
So there were actually 2 dates. At EBC, it was supposedly 10th of December 2012. So it was 10, 12, 12. But if I
Wow.
do it 2 days later, it's 12, 12, 12.
Wow.
I mean, actually, it's quite nice.
Wow,
but-
you quite hang actually.
yeah,
So you planned this trip without planning the proposal in mind.
no lah, not at first. Yeah.
Oh, very,
It's
very
only, it's
odd.
only the friend that.
Oh yeah,
I
only
get
the
in,
friend. Hey, wow, you're super
remember?
stubborn.
Jialat lah. Later I need to go home, okay, don't do this.
Tonight you sit on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so along the way, I was very worried. And at Gorakshep, remember,
Yeah.
it was the tea house right before
Yeah.
EBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I told my guide and I told my group mates that
Okay.
was
So you
gonna
didn't do it
propose.
Kalapata like at Gorakshep, you decided you want to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
was
at EBC
decided that I
itself.
was gonna
So
do
it's
it at
10,
EBC.
12, 12.
No, 12,
10,
12,
12,
12.
10, 12, 12.
Ah.
12, 12, 12 would have been
Fine.
Namche, I think. So I told my guide that I was going to propose. Then they were obviously, oh, great, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
But if I rewind back a bit, on that day, on the Gorakshep day, right, my wife had altitude sickness.
Oh,
So she woke up with like severe migraine.
headache, yeah.
Yeah, like, and it was super bad. So she had to take the altitude sickness pill, and she didn't know that she was allergic. So her eyes were entirely
Oh my
swollen.
gosh, that's-
I think her lips were swollen, her hands were all swollen also.
So prior to that, she didn't take any pills.
She didn't.
Oh,
She didn't.
Dimox.
Oh.
No, we didn't take. Then I was
Altitude
like,
sickness cannot tell one actually.
yeah. I mean, altitude sickness, they were saying that, it doesn't even depend on how fit you
Yeah,
are.
it's nothing to do
It's
with
just
that,
how
yeah.
your body reacts to the lower
Yeah.
level of like oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she had altitude sickness. I was like, should I propose or not? Like, I mean, yeah, we are here already.
Yeah.
Like,
But she's a bit sick lah, poor thing.
So we dragged our way to EBC, and it was really, really very nice. Like, I think at EBC, we were like super emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, after 8 days of climbing, we were
Yeah.
finally there. Then,
Yeah.
there were some tears also. We hugged each other at the group. One of the group mates, they were celebrating their birthday also on that day. But after that, so remember I told my guide that, hey, I was going to propose, right?
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to help you, don't worry about it. So when I was at
Doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, that's not very good leh.
I was at base camp itself. So after all the celebrations, after a bit of a photo taking, so suddenly he was like, okay guys, our Singaporean friends here have something special. Then I'm like,
Like that.
I was like,
Bro,
I was
oh my
gonna
god.
propose at my own time, Then he
Yeah.
said that, I was like, what's my ring even? I don't even remember my speech. Because I remember while walking to EBC, I was trying to remember my speech.
Oh, so
and,
stressful.
And because tiredness or lower oxygen level, I could only remember like half.
Oh no, then how?
Okay, you know what? Let me just find my ring first. I was like, where did I put it? Okay, it's over here. So then, no choice really. I mean, everybody turned around, was just looking at me, So then, then I knelt down, I kneeled down, and I took out the ring, and I gave my speech. Then I said, oh, will you marry me? Then when she said yes, she took out her glove. Then because it was very cold, I think it was having altitude sickness. Her hands were swollen. So I put
cannot fit.
Then it got stuck And for everybody was like, oh, it's okay. I'm outside Singapore too. After that, my wife, she just forced it.
She's a keeper, man.
Oh.
And that was the crazy story of
That's
my
pretty cool.
proposal.
But yeah, I think the tip, do not tell your guy, just do it at your
Yeah, I think so.
Well, still got like our Singaporean friend has.
Oh, then there's someone, I passed him the camera to help me take video, right? So he took the video like that halfway. And suddenly halfway he decided to switch it this way, Like
Cannot, right? Then you occupy your hand, right? Because it will upset me very much, Like, can you please just take it this way, please, so I can edit it?
I was editing it after that, right? I cannot. Like,
You know what? You must cut. Then you.
cannot, very hard lah. So I had to cut then I zoom in. So that was the story. So in the end, I had a tattoo.
Wow.
So actually this says 5364 in Sanskrit, which is the official language of Nepal. And 5364 is like High Everest Base Camp lah.
I was like, what is
I was so sorry. I was like,
shouldn't it be 10, 12, 12?
I was like, 10, 12, 5, 3, 6, 4, Okay.
Oh,
I played it out. Because
okay.
I wasn't the only one who didn't get it.
it.
5, 3, 6, 4.
Okay, so
Quite sweet lah, quite sweet. Although I'm still like stuck on the fact like, why if a girl goes to Everest Base Camp with you, she must propose?
I would think that it's not something that
Every girl would do,
Every
I
girl
guess.
would do. Every girl would go with their boyfriend. Yeah, but
I
you
guess
guys are
it
special
was
lah.
just a good time, I
You guys
guess,
are
to do
special.
it.
No, I'm just trying to fish that we are actually very special girls.
very
Yeah.
special.
Oh,
Nadia.
Nadia?
Nadia's still single. Very available.
special girl. She
very.
She goes to Everest, but she doesn't change underwear every day. You can take it as she's extremely low maintenance.
That's
low
right.
maintenance.
You
Don't
can-
even need showers at your house.
Don't even need to brush her teeth, so you don't need to make space for a toothbrush. She okay one.
I brush my teeth every day in Singapore.
Sometimes she says sometimes. Some days
Every
she
day,
brushes
every
her
day.
teeth.
Just in case y'all get the wrong idea. Okay, so talking about altitude sickness, one thing I was scared about was altitude
Yeah.
sickness. Cause like they say if it's really very bad, you cannot make it up. I'm like, no way, man! I already trained 3 months for this. I paid so much. I'm not gonna get there.
Cannot control. Cannot. I
Exactly.
had mild altitude sickness.
I had also.
Got upset
After that.
as well.
Oh,
I
how
had
was
at
yours?
Kalapata.
Mine was like they checked it, and actually I was just telling Xiao Ming during the break that it was borderline. So they actually said, "You sure you want to go up?" Like it wasn't at the level where they said like you cannot, but they said like, "You sure you want to go up?" I said, "Yeah, I want to go up." But I had like the migraine.
Yeah.
Then like a bit like feel like throwing up. Then they insisted I drink the what tea was it?
There's a lot
Ginger.
of tea.
No,
ginger tea.
mint tea.
Mint tea.
Oh.
Is it
The
mint
tea
tea?
damn shook there.
I don't like it lah, but I
This is
downed
even
it.
like after you took Dimox.
Yeah. So
Wow, so imagine if you didn't.
yeah, so I kind of figured from previous trips that my body is not great with altitude. But like I thought I took Dimox the whole way, and even then, so I mean it's hard to prevent.
Yeah.
You can like I said like for myself, I tried to prevent it. But I was like, no, I am going up.
Yeah, you have to.
Have
like,
to
you
lah.
already,
All
like,
the way there already.
But this is also why a lot of people die lah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everest.
Because honestly,
Everest.
you like
Because you're like, oh my, it's just 1 day away,
Yeah.
Okay, what altitude sickness is like when you go so high up in the mountain, like the oxygen levels are lower.
50%, I think.
I think
Everest.
so. So because of the thin levels of oxygen, you get headaches, you like get vertigo. Sometimes you can even like vomit blood. or something.
vomit lah. I don't know about vomit.
I mean, at a higher level,
High,
maybe.
higher level.
Basically, your body doesn't do well without like the same level of oxygen. Like, it's how your body
Yeah.
adapts to it lah. And some people's bodies like just don't do as well.
Yeah,
I
so
had-
like my
I had
friends.
vertigo.
Yeah. Oh
You had
really?
vertigo.
Yeah. At Kalapata. Like, I think my mind kind of like, I'm done already.
Yeah,
Proposal done.
Yeah.
Hit Everest
EBC
Base Camp
done.
already.
Can chill.
Yeah.
Can chill. So the next day, we woke up very early to go up to Kalapata, which is a higher peak
Yep.
as compared to Everest Base Camp. So halfway through, I started having vertigo. So my world was spinning. So I was feeling okay, but I could see the mountains were just spinning round.
Oh, that's
Oh
quite
my
scary,
God.
yeah.
And
Then you
so-
still made it up.
I still went because I didn't want to go
Were you
down
carrying a
also.
lot of things?
No lah, it was
No,
just
because
a day
Kalapata
pack.
is like a day trip actually.
Yeah. So what I did was I followed my wife's red pants. I always remember I just like roughly aga where her red pants was, and I just followed her.
But
red
actually, you
pants
couldn't really see anything
I
else.
couldn't really see
Oh, that's quite
anything.
scary.
So on the
That's-
way down,
Plus his
the guide had
slippery
to.
shoes is not
Oh, yeah,
even like...
that's true.
Using track shoes on.
Yeah.
You mean you went Kalapata in track shoes?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, crazy. Because Kalapata is like it's quite rocky.
I have no idea
And some
because
of
I
the
didn't
rocks
make
are
it
big
there.
loose. How come you didn't go?
I think our guide knew like we would
Cannot
just
really.
die. He's like, your main goal is just EBC, right? Then we're like, yes. Then he
Then
was
the
like,
guide
okay.
lazy.
Yeah, but I wasn't having altitude sickness. Yeah, but my friend's altitude sickness though was so bad
Ah.
that he couldn't make it up to EBC anymore. So like by Dingboche, I think Dingboche is about 2.5 days from the EBC day.
Yep.
And we were supposed to acclimatize on that day. So we were supposed to climb up like this hill.
Oh, yeah,
And he
yeah.
couldn't. So like the day before that, he was already walking so slowly, like literally this pace. And then we walked for 7 hours because he was that slow.
Wow.
Yeah. And then his migraines were so bad.
Wow.
So when we did the whole acclimatization, we left him downstairs. And then when we came down, our guide said he needs to go back already.
Yeah.
Because even if he can make it to EBC, he won't make it down in time to
Yeah.
catch the flight.
Wow, so sian.
Yeah.
Go down meaning what? Like
As in to go back all
So
the
a
way
heli,
to Lukla.
so a heli
To Lukla.
evacuated him from Dingboche to Lukla.
Yeah, to
Wow,
Lukla.
sian.
And do you know that whole trip, his helicopter ride was just like 15 minutes. And then if you think about how you took like 5-6 days just to get then you're like, oh, helicopter ride, 15 to 20 minutes, and then you're back.
But how?
No, but
how-
it's the experience.
Yeah, but it's the
journey.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think along the way I keep seeing like helicopters flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there were quite a few.
Yeah.
I guess one of them was a friend.
Oh, yeah, it was.
But how was your friend feeling? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, so his migraines were really very bad. So that morning when he woke up, like he was actually moaning and groaning the whole morning. And it was so loud that it woke me up and I was so annoyed because I was like, oh my, I just want to sleep. Why am I making so
just
much
want to
noise? So like it was so loud. I was just like, just keep quiet. So that's why when he left, I actually cried because I felt so bad for firstly being so annoyed. And then like, secondly, like he cannot finish the whole trip with us. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
quite sad.
What thing now?
Yeah. So usually this helicopter ride, I think it takes about 1,000 plus.
USD, right?
I think so. But then with insurance, it's free. So that's why a porter is...
A guide.
A guide. A guide is very important.
Yeah, can you
so
imagine
that you
if
can claim
you guys had
insurance.
went without a guide?
Yeah,
don't
I
have
know.
a guide there.
Cannot claim insurance.
Yeah,
Walao,
and he was
losers,
a guy that really didn't want a guide in the first place. So, okay, moving on. You were stuck in Lutla for
A week.
That was the end of the trip, right?
So as we approached Lukla, right, the last half a day, of course, like at this point we were very tired, and I actually felt like because I told you I have plantar fasciitis, which is like a condition of the heel. So actually going down is even more painful than going up
Oh,
for
no.
me. So I was like struggling, but okay, I was fine. Like half a day left, and the last half day it started raining and raining and raining, and we were walking in the rain. Like, okay, we put on whatever gear we had, but like it's freaking raining, and then you can see it off the brim of my head dripping.
Cold and miserable.
It's cold and
no.
miserable. Then you're like, but it's okay. We'll be back in Lukla tonight. By tomorrow, we'll be in Kathmandu. We were planning. Our guide said, okay, come to my house. He'll cook for us. Get his wife to cook for us.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go like to the bars. I said, hey, let's find a club lah and go and party and properly drink and stuff.
But actually, y'all made it to Lutla one day earlier.
Yes, we made it to Lukla one day earlier because we actually were pretty fast. I think as a group, like honestly, the guy also said that our pace was pretty good.
Yeah.
Right.
We didn't have like your friend.
Yeah, so it's really...
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I think our group was all quite pacey. Like everyone like was in pretty good shape, and we all reached in good time. Then we reached Lukla, and then the guy said, weather doesn't look good. Don't know if can fly out tomorrow. In my head, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. But because I'm the eternal optimist, I'm like, no way. Confirm fly tomorrow lah. Today rain
Yeah.
itself up. But tomorrow the clouds were clear. We'll be home free.
Yeah.
Next morning we woke up, right, couldn't see a thing. Like literally, right, the whole of Lukla is a tiny little town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the mist was so thick, like even from the nearest cafe, we couldn't see the airport. We couldn't see the runway. And then if you open the window to the tea house that we were staying at, you can barely see down the street.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy woke us up. We packed everything. I can you imagine the excitement.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going home tomorrow, right? And then the guy is like, okay, we'll wait. Then we wait. He's like, I think we're not gonna fly today.
Oh man.
So we're like, okay, sian. So we're like, okay, fine lah. Then we play whatever lah. Like
Yeah.
then we talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
We're like, okay lah, never mind. We take one day to chill. Then the next day, I think same thing. We pack. get ready for like, I think the flight was really early, like 6 a.m. that kind, like packed by, we ready before sunrise that kind.
Yep.
And then when the sun started rising, we're like, we can't see a thing again. The mist was so thick. And then again, we waited like half a day and the guy was like, okay, we're not going back. And this time I was like, wow, this crap is real. Like, it's possible that we could be here a long time, guys. And then so like, there's like a mild depression that set in among the group because we're like, okay, do you think tomorrow will be better? Don't know. Then that night we're like, hey, forget it. Let's just buy a bottle, like start to drink already. Like, don't care already. So every day was like that, lor. Every day, but after a while, even this eternal optimist, like my hopes, very hard to get my hopes up already, lah. Because like every day you wake up, then you open the window, and you're like, wow.
And then you have to pack your bag every day.
So every day I tell myself like I don't want to tell myself that I'm not going back, but I don't get that excited anymore because you think that you probably won't get back. So 5 days later, right, and by this time, right, the whole
5 days. The
wait,
wait
what?
is torturous.
Yeah.
the whole of Lukla had run out of meat. Never mind. The whole of Lukla had run out of eggs. Because no flights can come in either.
Oh yeah.
So then, you know, the last remaining protein we have is eggs. So eggs no more. So after all, we just like eating instant noodles plain. Even the Sherpa still had no eggs, no meat inside. It's just vegetables. And your girl here doesn't eat vegetables.
Oh no.
Day 6, our guide was like, still cannot fly. But he said, today is Sunday, we'll bring you to the local market. So we went to the local market and he bought us a chicken for 50 USD. I swear I couldn't.
50 USD.
Oh my
Yeah, but I
God.
called it Lucy. That's the more important thing. Hey, why are you so focused on the price? I was
It's so expensive.
She would rather not. She would
Yeah,
rather
I'll be like, oh
stuff
my
to
gosh,
death
I'll just eat the noodles plain.
No, I mean I was just very GG lah after that because my friend held the chicken and I call him Lucy. Don't ask me why. It's a cock, but I called it Lucy. And I said, you're not gonna eat Lucy, right? They made curry that night. I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Why do you name a chicken that you're gonna,
Yeah, you should have
buy
seen
and
it. Don't
eat?
look at it.
do stupid things like that. I was like, I can't eat Lucy, guys. You're like, gross. You're eating Lucy, but they all ate Lucy, right?
Wow.
I couldn't. And then like the next day, it was still bad. So the guide said it's been a week and literally like the town is like, it has run out of eggs, has run out of everything. We have a few, we said, what are our options? Because we're done. He said, okay, option number 1 is you track, don't know how many hours, can't remember, to the next, a
Helipad.
pickup point, a helipad that
Might is the key word.
might be clear enough for helicopter to
Yeah.
come. Or you wait another day. So then we as a group, we were like, okay, what do we do? Then we was like, you know what? We've had a few days rest. Let's just do, like, we've already hiked like how many days, right? Like,
Yeah.
let's just
Might
hike
as well
another
just
day.
continue.
I was very sian because it's a downhill hike in the rain.
Oh.
Again.
So it's like with our packs and everything, we got back on and then we downhill hike lor for like, I don't know how many hours, quite a long one. And this is also when I encountered my very first leech. Yeah, on my hand. I was like, what is this? My friend's like, that's a leech. Then of course it
Oh
like,
no. Yeah.
yeah, like took my blood, all that. Like. Anyway, reached the helipad, realized the helipad is like, it's this tiny little a clearing. And then there's a little like
Hitch
bar,
road.
I think, like a food place, which was totally full. So we just squished in there. And then they're like, oh, no helicopter's gonna come today because it's like too cloudy still. Then we're like, how? The helipad had like tiny rooms. So they said literally there's one room. Our guy was damn good. He said, I secured this one tiny room for you. But then there are 5 of us.
Okay.
You know, so we
Yeah.
just, wow, that night we 5 of us shared the one room. I was
So
like,
you
guys,
just like slept on the floor.
yeah, like the boys just slept on the floor. Then we all girls, we just share one bed. Then
Yeah.
there were 2 beds lah. So I shared a bed with another girl and then the other girl stayed on the other bed and then 2 boys slept on the floor in the room.
Yeah.
That was filled. We had no place to even put our backpacks.
Wow.
Yeah, so we stayed the night praying and hoping that the next day the helicopter would come. And then the next day, like it was clear-ish. Ish. Not entirely clear, but it's clear-ish. We're like, got chance. And then the guy said, okay, there's a helicopter that's gonna come, but we don't know. Because there are like a lot of people at this helipad. Because you
Yeah,
must
because
understand
everyone
this-
is all waiting, right? It's not
you
just
must-
y'all.
Correct. It's been a week since we've been
Yeah.
in Lukla, you know. And
It's like
like,
Hunger Games, you know.
Yeah, it's like who's gonna get
quite
this
like, really quite. Then you wait there, then because like there are different helicopter companies. So there was one that came, and then the guy was like, "This is probably ours." So we ran, and then a bunch of like people, right? They just
started running also?
and then they just piled themselves onto the helicopter and
What?
they just sat there.
Oh my,
Oh my
sounds
God,
like some
it's Hunger
zombie
Games, it's really
apocalypse
Hunger
or
Games.
something.
Yeah, and then we were so upset. We were like, oh sorry. Before that, we saw a few helicopters come and go, but they weren't ours. So they're
man.
feeling them saying, "You carry your backpack." Then you're like,
no.
"That's not ours." So a few came and went, and then finally this one that came, and the guy said, "That's ours." So we ran, but then a whole bunch of people went and sat in it first. But I don't know how our guy managed, right? He threw them out the heli. He started throwing their backpacks out.
Oh.
He said, "No, this is your helicopter."
Wow.
We were
That guy
like,
is
well, we
great.
couldn't even say bye to him properly, because
He didn't go with you.
there was
to-
no space because only 5 of us already. So then we had to wave bye to him with nary a goodbye, and then next thing you knew, we were on a helicopter lor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was quite exciting. But like you, okay, so this time I sat next to the driver, and she's damn cool. It's like this female pilot, and
Yeah.
she's damn zai looking. But then the whole time, right, I hear her like shouting very annoyed things into the intercom, which I didn't
Very
understand.
disturbing.
Yeah, and then there were lights flashing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then later we found out it was a low fuel light.
Oh my
And
god.
at points it was really misty, honestly. And I kept thinking about how Lukla is the most dangerous airport. in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
world.
right.
Really, because we're flying between the valleys, really low because helicopter. And you can't freaking see. At points you can't see it. I just prayed very hard. But when we finally landed, it was like, oh my gosh, we hugged each other. We're like, we made it, guys, we made it. You actually cannot believe you made it. And then
I think
later we
yours
found
is-
out that really the light kept flashing. That was a low fuel. For some reason,
Low fuel is
she was
even-
angry because she wasn't supposed to make that stop. Because she didn't have enough fuel.
Wow, this is like really
Yeah.
just
yeah.
nice.
Just nice. So just nice we made it, but she was very pissed off after. She was scolding people off. It was quite an experience lah.
Do you
I
have
gotta
to
say.
pay like extra for the helicopter?
No, because I bought insurance too. So the
Oh,
helicopter
yeah, that's a great move.
cost us 800 USD, and I managed to claim 1,000 USD in insurance.
Wow, you managed to earn from
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. And then some of my friends, they bought, okay, a bit cheaper lah, but their insurance covered 2,000. So they actually made extra money. So I would say definitely buy insurance.
Yeah. I think that's the most important
Yeah,
thing. to
I
take
actually
away.
don't buy insurance one, no.
I only bought because it's EBC.
Yeah, same.
Because you could almost die.
Ah, you
there.
mean you normally travel, you don't buy travel insurance?
No lah,
Yeah,
no
also
lah,
don't.
waste money.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't even, I actually feel not. She's just 10 times what I
Yeah.
am like. Right.
It's only like major trips.
yeah.
That's it's very depressing though because your mind is ready to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
out already, you know? It's like I'm done. I've
Exactly.
achieved.
Yes, and then every day you wake up, you're like, yes, I'm going home, but then you're like, no, you're not. So we just trawl through the Lukla is like we're like a bunch of ghosts.
And it's not that big,
It's
Lukla.
really
It's
small.
really, it's just like one
and
street,
it's,
right?
And it's all misty, right? I can't see anything because it's really quite depressing, like a bit like horror movie feels.
Yeah.
Because everywhere is misty.
Silent Hill.
Then grey, then you don't even know what time it is, then you're just walking through the streets.
There must be a lot of checkers that were stuck there also.
Yeah,
lah.
a lot of people are stuck there. That's why the town ran out of, like, told you, meat and eggs as well.
Wow, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Because when I reached the Lukla, I just wanted to go home.
And you went home
Like,
straight away.
I just get me
So I
out
hear
of
these
here.
stories,
Just-
right? Like,
please.
oh, you mean you want to get stuck in Lukla? Like, no leh, then we took the flight back lor. Then I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I think that's the problem with going so early in the season.
Could be,
Yeah,
yeah.
because winter is usually like clear.
Clear,
like that.
right? Yeah.
So like every single day that I was there it was like clear blue
Nice,
skies.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no clouds
And there's
at
less
all.
people,
Yeah.
and I could ask for extra blanket, which he asked me to do.
Yeah.
So that was great.
Because it's low season.
Yeah,
so
'cause
they
it's
are
low
more
season.
than happy to.
Don't
Yeah.
need to pay extra?
No, I just like, oh, can I have an extra blanket? Then
You
okay,
just pretend like
another
shit.
blanket comes.
Small.
Sure. Try
Yeah.
asking for the hot water. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but I did bathe though at Lukla.
Oh wow. Cool.
Wow.
Did y'all bathe in Lukla? Do you bathe?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Obviously.
Okay, so actually Lukla is the place that I finally bathed after 10 days.
Yes.
Actually, that's 12, my friend.
Oh,
Just saying.
it's longer. Okay. So did you bathe in Lukla, right?
Of course lah. I just
And
showered
you
Bathe all
along
the
way.
time lah.
And you
I
bathe
did.
in Lukla?
Once.
Once, yeah.
So my friends are like, can bathe every day, what? I mean, but to me, I'm stuck there. I'm not doing anything. Like, don't need lah.
Yeah. So how was your bathing experience?
That's okay. Why? Was it supposed to be
No,
monumental?
because mine was a horrible one. So I
Oh.
just wanted to know, like, how was it for
Why is
you?
it
Quite
horrible?
shocked, what? It's like
the
after so
water
many-
black, is it?
No.
Quite horrible. After so many days, you can
Yeah.
shower in hot water. Quite good, what?
Was yours like a enclosed space?
Yeah. I mean,
I
what,
remember.
open
I mean,
ah?
was it?
Woo. No what?
It was close, like normal lah,
Yeah,
like
lah.
a bathroom.
Okay,
lah.
so like our friend told us that this bath will be the best bath you
I think
ever have
overly
in your,
hyped.
in your life. Like,
In your
because,
lives, yeah.
Yeah, because exactly.
I think Kathmandu may be the best shower you have in your life, lah. I think Lukla still too
probably.
cold.
He's like, because the hot water will be so good and blah blah blah. I was like, okay, so I'm looking forward to this, right? He was like, it's gonna be the best money you ever spent. It was the worst. Okay, it's like the worst bath I've ever had in my life.
Why?
Okay, so firstly, right, my bathing cubicle was like outside the building.
Huh? Is it
Yeah,
your?
it's like in an open space.
They bought the cheap seats.
No, this is no.
You're
Why you got
kidding
the-
or like?
This is
Like
the
town, no friend.
yeah, this is the tea house that our guide brought us to.
your
So
guide-
like
your guide took
legit, it was
extra
like
money.
outside, right? And then like the door doesn't cover fully.
Huh?
So the cold
This
air
one like
can
in the
blow
mountains
into-
and Lukla is like town already.
Exactly.
They must have asked for the cheapest one.
I think
that's
so.
why.
I think
I know, I never. Okay,
think so, I think
he
so.
brought us to the tea house. Okay, we never
You
choose
think this
ourselves.
one not gonna tip very much, lah. So let's just give them
Yeah.
the crappiest one.
So then they had to teach us how to work the hot water, and then like it was left with me and my friend, right? So him being the guy, he was like, okay, you can go and bathe first. Then I was like, okay, sure, yay. And then like he was teaching us how to work the hot water. So okay, sure, very easy. I went in, I was like dying inside. The hot water was damn hot. And like,
Oh, yeah,
I took
yeah.
so
Yeah,
long
like, you got to like get the
they
balance
tried to
right
make
one,
it
yeah.
cold, and then like, you know, you never wash your hair for so long, and my hair was always tied up.
Well, you wanted to deep cleanse, condition, mask?
No, I just wanted to wash with shampoo.
Oh, okay.
But like hair just kept falling.
Oh, yeah.
And like it's non-stop. I just kept pulling.
Yeah.
And it's just pulling and
This
pulling
is a girl
hair
thing because your hair will drop
non-stop.
right? And it all gets knotted up. So if you don't,
Yeah.
it
It was
there,
so
yeah.
bad, and like my water was like going everywhere, like getting on my clothes. And
Is
I'm just like-
it?
and my shampoo was not coming out of the bottle. And I
Frozen
was
already.
like,
Too many days
everything
of not
was
using.
like just a mess inside. I really hated it so much. I just couldn't bathe. And then I realized that I didn't bring my pants down. I was just like,
Wear back
I think I was in there for 45 minutes.
Huh.
So my friend came
I
out.
would
he
have
was
killed
like,
you leh, I'm the friend.
yeah. No, he was like, are you okay inside? Then I'm like, yeah. Then he went away. Then it was only after that whole ordeal where like pulling 10
Hair.
strands of hair out of me or something. And then when I realized I don't have my pants, and like he went back inside, so I can't ask him to get my pants. Then I had to like wrap myself back or wear back the dirty one again. I was like,
The shower for nothing lah, basically.
yeah, exactly. I was so angry after that.
Eh.
Ah.
Yeah, no leh. Actually, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the best shower ever, but it was quite shook lah. I mean, it's like a warm shower after like a long hike.
Must be the tip you all gave lah.
No,
I think so leh.
I don't think
this one, I tell you, I
so.
give them the cheap one. Right?
Yeah.
It was the
Everything
only
also
toilet
gotta pay.
there.
This
Yeah.
one-
Yeah.
yeah.
So they
Last
didn't
toilet
so lah.
But I remember the hot water was really, really very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean it was
It's like
cold.
steaming, right? I was like,
Because sometimes you just boil water and you just pour into the tank.
Yeah.
So it's scalding hot.
no
one.
Yeah.
wonder.
Yeah, I mean they don't have like I don't know those kind of water heater thing.
Yeah.
It's really terrible. But I heard right that actually you could wash your hair in Namche.
Really, what you get people to wash your hair for you?
Yes, you can get people. So there was this
Huh?
lady that we met,
Wait,
and
I've
then
not heard
I've
this.
never heard of this.
because there are hair salons in Namche,
Oh, that I don't know.
so
Oh, I
she
didn't
got them
notice.
to wash her hair, and then she came down like, wow, her hair was just like woo, flying everywhere. It
But
was,
you
like,
pay
damn
for it,
nice.
man.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
She wouldn't pay for hot water in the mountains, but
No,
she'll pay
I
for...
don't. I wouldn't even want to bathe in the mountains because it's so cold.
No, but you didn't want to pay for hot water to hold in your arms as you slept at night,
it's
but you pay for a
fine.
hair wash.
I don't believe.
Yes,
I
I'll
don't
pay
get
for
this.
it.
No, I like either that
It
or
was
easily,
a horrible ordeal. Okay, pulling out all the hair.
but she will pay for a professional hair wash so she can go down and like.
I
No,
do-
no, it's just so I don't need
I think
to
she's just trying to
suffer.
save herself at the end of this episode.
Correct,
Just in case
correct,
no
correct.
guys want
Oh, quick cue.
Hey.
L'Oreal.
Yeah, I was warm enough at night-ish. I didn't need the hot water.
I didn't know you could get hair wash in Namche. What a
Yeah, I
luxury.
didn't know
Of
either.
course, that wouldn't have worked for me lah. Had I done that, I would have gotten caught in the rain on the way to the flight. Got like even more.
Then you'll
pissed.
be like, oh, wasted money.
Waste money.
Yeah.
I feel like
before we
going
close.
back. Like
Yeah.
now we talk about it, I like legit feel very excited
Yeah.
and like
Especially now that you know all the nooks and crannies, right? You know what to look out for. What
yeah.
So you can laugh at all the first time checkers.
Yeah.
Alamak, noobs, y'all. Bring flask.
What's this?
Almost did.
20 kg backpack, come on. Look at my bottle.
Yeah.
I tell you, okay, I think one thing we need to talk about are the
What?
potters. Oh, the potters are like...
Amazing. Amazing.
Superman.
Washing machine, no, they carry up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
they
yeah.
carry it, it's not like just carry like a backpack. You know, they have like this head strap
Yes.
Yeah.
kind of thing
Yeah.
where they balance the load on their head. And then they have like the ropes that's tied to whatever
They
they're supposed to
are-
be carrying.
It's
The
crazy.
heroes, man. They are amazing.
And they are super fast and super strong.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
every morning I remember like before we set off, right, our potters would already go because we are too slow for them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Same.
And
And,
they
then
will
they're down
reach,
there
like,
chilling.
Like lunchtime they already reached the
Yeah.
final tea house already.
Yeah.
And just chilling and stuff.
by the way, most of them wear like sport shoes at best.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right?
gosh, I saw some wearing slippers.
Yes.
I was
I
just
saw some wearing slippers.
like, How are you doing
Yeah.
So
this?
every time I'm feeling tired, right? Then
You look
I
at the
look at them,
potters,
right?
yeah.
And I just okay, let's just keep quiet.
Yeah.
Just-
Also, I'm like, I was just damn embarrassing. I down there like,
They're probably thinking stupid Singaporeans.
Yeah.
Walao,
these people
like,
cannot make it.
Yeah.
Ayo, what are they doing here?
Yeah, but they really like shout out to the potters. They're really, really, really amazing.
yeah.
They literally like carry the entire village
Yeah.
one by one.
And do you know, like, to become a guide, you actually have to be a potter for 3 years.
Oh.
Or 5 years. Because I was
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to our guide, like, I can't remember, I think it was 3 years, but you have a stipulated amount of time that you have to be a potter. Then you can be a guide. Because then,
Then you
what
know the
happens if-
routes very well,
Correct.
is it?
And then if any emergency happens, right, your guide actually can double up as a potter, like, to help. So that's why I think it's very important that you get a guide, just in case there's an
Yes.
emergency, right? The guide can help you.
Yeah.
Case in point, Nadia.
I know. When we were like on our way down, I almost flipped. because like it was very steep. You know, sometimes we don't take shortcuts, like which is more sandy, more
Oh,
slippery.
yeah.
And then I almost slipped, and then he like yanked my
Yeah.
back. I was like, oh my gosh, I almost died right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super strong one. And like I said, like they actually can be potters too, so
Yeah,
because they were potters before.
amazing. Okay, and then I also have like this frozen shit story.
Excuse me, sorry.
Frozen shit
You're
story.
not talking about yourself, right?
No, I'm not talking, no, it's not about myself, so don't be disgusted by me.
I'm already disgusted.
This story is not about me.
This is what people always say
Yeah.
when they want to talk about themselves, but it's like
My
too
friend.
gross. My friend, yeah. My friend, I tell you, it's always a my friend or they
But
say.
this one is really not me, okay?
that's what they
We
say.
believe you. We believe
They
you.
say.
So we were in Dingboche, and by then, like, my one friend already had evacuated. So, like, we were hanging around in the corridor of our tea house, and then my friend was like, did you see the shit in the toilet? The frozen shit in the toilet? I was like, what frozen shit? And he was like, you never see the frozen shit? And I was like, no. He was like, okay, let me bring you and see it. So
Bring you and see it.
Yeah.
Nothing what exhibit in the zoo.
That's it. So we went there, and oh my gosh. Okay, you imagine the toilet bowl.
Do
right?
I really want to imagine?
Yes.
this?
You imagine it. It's quite a sight. Okay, so like this is the toilet bowl. Okay, and then this is like a ledge, and a window here.
Okay.
So basically, this person who went to the toilet like was just damn urgent. Okay.
Missed.
Like really needed to go to the toilet, and you know about frozen toilets, you need to aim into the toilet bowl because you have no water to flush it down. All the water is frozen.
Okay.
Right? So you
Yeah.
can't like
I'm very grossed out by this story already, and I
Okay.
haven't even heard the full of it.
So like we went there and the shit was all splattered from like this part
Wow.
all the way down. So it did not even get to the toilet bowl.
I'm
The
legit
squatting
grossed out.
toilet.
Must have aimed me.
I'm not even like imagining this
And
guy.
it was frozen. So it was stuck there. And I was just, oh my gosh, did my butt touch it? Because, you know, for us girls, like everything is all about aim, right? Because we can't stand and like see. So when you squat, you aim your butt right above the hole when you shit. So like sometimes like, you squat and then you like slowly adjusting, making sure you're above the hole. And then my butt did touch the wall. But I don't know, right, whether it touched the wall when the shit was there.
Yeah. And still you didn't shower.
I am legit like grossed out.
So I have no idea until now, until today.
This, kids, is why you should not eat meat out in the mountains.
And why
I mean,
you should
even
not
if
touch walls?
It might still happen.
Yeah, but it sounded like somebody had like
All right.
diarrhea.
Can we not analyze the consistency of the excretion?
Yeah, so that was very, very disturbing.
Wow. I had another one where it was really, really bad, but it's not shit lah. It's not shit. This one, I don't remember. Like, is it Tingboche? There was like a monastery, right? So I think we were quite fast, so we had quite a bit of time. So our guide was like, oh, let's just go into the monastery because they are going to have like a ritual, right? Where a lot of the trekkers would just go in and listen. So when we had to go into the monastery, we had to take out our shoes. So in the monastery itself, where we're all seated all around, the air was still.
Oh my gosh.
It was a bit warm. And all the trekkers were there with their shoes off.
I'm so glad I didn't go to the
And
monastery.
Yeah,
I mean,
I also-
When there was a
like
bit-
not. I think a few of them probably didn't change their socks for a couple of days already.
Did you change your socks, Nat?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Yes, I brought
Great,
socks.
great.
I changed every 3 days too. It's
But
not
the
so bad.
smell, right?
Oh, I'm sure that.
Oh my god.
I feel sick.
Wow, okay.
Why are we exchanging
Can you
these
imagine?
ghost stories? I think I blacked out all
the
these
monk
memories.
was chanting some stuff, right? I just almost like got faint already.
Oh,
It's
okay, no,
like-
oh. I drink the wine.
Yeah, we
I
need the
think of
wine to,
Happy
like-
thoughts, happy thoughts.
Yeah, guys. I mean, Everest Base Camp is still a beautiful track. You know, it's just that we're sharing.
Yeah, these stories make it all the more interesting.
And memorable, yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Yes.
true. It's true.
Oh, I had a horse that farted in my face. It was damn bad.
Got horse.
Got horse. Oh, was it a yak? One
Yak.
of them. Okay,
Yak,
there was
yeah,
a.
yeah.
I saw horses and I saw yaks.
Yaks.
Oh my, it's damn bad. It's like.
Okay.
Jade's face is
Yeah, I cannot deal. I think I literally have blacked out all these like all of such memories. For some reason, none come to mind. Really, none come to mind. But I think we have enough from both of you to last a lifetime.
It's
Just saying.
true, it's true.
Okay, so do you have any more exciting stories that you want to share from your trip?
I would just say, like, I would just encourage anyone who's thinking about doing it really to do it. Because I really have so many friends asking me, like, how. I said, it's really very doable. But no, do not wash your hair.
Yeah, don't wash, don't need to bathe. It's not necessary.
Don't need to bathe. Like, it's really
Not
very
for
overrated.
girls, I would say.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think for me, like, just finishing it was really quite amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I encourage anyone who's thinking about it to really, really just do it.
Yeah, it's true. You need to go there when you're still young and relatively
Correct.
fit.
Yeah.
And the one advice I would give is to get a bottle.
Oh,
Right?
For the if you want the challenge, I don't mind doing it for like the first time.
I mean, we
like,
had,
for the
like,
challenge for the first time is quite
breathtaking,
exhilarating.
Yeah,
awesome.
awesome.
Painful.
Correct. But if I did it for the second time, I would definitely get a bottle.
Yeah.
Just so I can enjoy it, no?
Yeah.
The pain is like literally across my whole back.
Yeah, because
I can imagine it now.
every step of the way she's just feeling pain.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, wow, look at
Like,
that
so
mountain, damn
beautiful.
nice.
Wow, take photo.
Take photo,
Very nice.
selfie,
Take video.
Yeah, I was just finding rocks to like lean on. And,
Oh yeah.
In
That's
my
one of the
back,
most
back.
shook feeling.
yeah.
Like, walk halfway, then
Leaning
there's
against
all
a
those
rock, right?
ledges. Then you can
Yeah.
just
Wow,
sit there.
best thing ever. Okay, so Jade, how do you feel when you reach EBC?
Wow. Okay, I gotta say that last bit just before EBC was quite painful.
Yeah.
I think because my heel was already acting up, and then that part was quite rocky. So every time the rock hits the heel, some parts uneven. Wow, the pain is like. So that part was definitely the slowest in my group because it wasn't difficult, right? The terrain, but it was just very, very rocky, and I really like have to try to pick the flattest rocks I could find. But I was really, really in great pain lah. Right, and then so they were ahead. I was definitely the last. And then when we hit there, I was like, wow, I can't believe we reached. And we saw these yellow tents. Cause
Oh my gosh, they're setting up to go.
you
to
mean y'all didn't
summit?
see?
No. During winter,
oh,
I think it
that's
was not
damn
a season
cool.
to climb up to.
Oh, no
Everest
wonder.
really.
Yeah. Because when we were there were all these yellow tents. And basically, those are the people who
are going
intend
to
to summit.
summit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's when my friend and I, we were like, come on, sis, we can do it. We'll be like, we can't be the first women up there. We'll be like, we'll make it up as the oldest women. I mean, like, but we don't really want to have the title of the oldest women. Like, we'll be the most chill women up there.
Can.
So, whatever, like, anyway, we have killed that dream. But at that point, we were like, wow, it was quite inspiring because you get to see all the tents of the people who were actually going to summit. And yeah, it was quite euphoric lah. That point, everyone was like so happy. We hugged each other, and it was one of my friend's birthday as well.
Oh, nice.
So we like got her take happy birthday photos, and then our guide took photos for us. It was just like, wow, I actually made it here because when I wanted to go and to climb Everest Base Camp, right? That was like 10 years ago. And 10 years ago, a friend of mine who told me he was going, he said I needed to set aside $10,000. So I don't know whether it's just that...
I think that's for the summit, right?
No lah, summit is more than that, I think.
No, he wasn't planning a summit. I remember he told me set aside 2 weeks. And at that point, it seemed so daunting. 2 weeks seemed like a really long time to be on a mountain. He said set aside 2 weeks and $10,000. So it's like the time was a lot. And at that point, I was like, $10,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's the price or it was him or I don't know. But I was like, I actually made it. And I really felt like such a sense of achievement. And I felt like this is the moment and this is you guys will get it, right? But for people who don't climb mountains, the people who say, why pay to torture yourself? Right? Because that's like the usual thing. You climbing mountain paying to torture yourself?
Yeah, why don't you just go Bali or something?
Yeah. But you will never know what that feeling feels like until you're there. That sort of euphoria there's no other way to describe
you made it.
Yeah. I mean, how was it for you guys? For me, it was really that sort of like, the kind of joy that I think is very hard to be beat lah.
Yeah. For me, like I said earlier, I was already dying. Even when I was not carrying anything, I was just carrying a camera and a tracking pole.
Oh, you didn't even carry a
No,
day
because
pack?
I didn't need to. Like my water, my friend carried it for me. But it was just a 500 ml bottle. It's not that heavy. Yeah. So by Goret Shep, I was dying. Like we were having lunch, and I could barely eat. I was just like, I can't do it. I have no energy in my body, and I was just like, please, like, God, please, like, just let me get there. Please, like, you just give me strength. I cannot do this anymore. But then once I reached EBC, I was like, dancing everywhere. And suddenly all the energy, like, you made it. And then like taking a lot of photos. And then like, same as your guy, we passed him the GoPro. And then we were down there dancing. And we asked him to film it for us. And he was doing this.
He was also dancing.
Oh my god, the GoPro. Oh my god.
So I have not looked at that footage yet because from the corner of my eye, I saw him shaking it like that. I was like,
This is not gonna be good
yeah,
footage.
but I had no heart to tell him like, can you just stay stationary because he was so happy doing this. So I was like, okay, never mind, just leave it. It will be quite funny when I eventually make the video.
2 years later, she hasn't looked at the footage
I have
yet.
not.
We are not sure when this video will ever be made. Just
maybe
saying.
like 10 years time.
Let's manage
For
expectations.
this,
Yeah.
for this episode, maybe we'll air it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Maybe I should go and find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, so
No
but
pressure.
when I reached there, right, I knew it wasn't that amazing, actually, EBC, because he told me it wasn't that great. Like, the view isn't that nice. You said it's very small.
I said you can't see Everest from
yeah,
Everest Base
sometimes-
Camp.
Okay,
Lines.
okay, it's a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
If you're expecting
Yeah.
like this, like whoa,
Like you're at the
It's
peak and
not.
you're like, whoa, no, it's not.
yeah,
It's
it's not.
not.
But I think for like because you guys went in winter, there weren't the camps set up.
Alright, so it doesn't look as like exciting.
But
you
for
know?
us, at least when we saw the like camp setup, we're like, okay, we're here.
Yeah.
This is like it.
Yeah.
But I think I spent all my energy there, like dancing and like taking photos, and then the way back was torture.
The way back was definitely torturous because I had to go back on those rocky rocks.
Again.
Right where the rock is like on my
Yeah.
heel. Like, wow, I was like, oh, by that point you don't think about it.
Yeah, but I think we're really quite lucky that when we're there, it was all clear weather for all of us.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Mostly
yeah.
clear weather. Because
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
friends who went there, right? It was completely cloudy.
out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, mine it
was
started
quite
to snow after a while.
Ah.
But you know the weather in the mountains changed really.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had some nice photos and then it started to snow lah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
it
at least
wasn't
snow
as
is
nice
not
as
so
your-
bad.
Yeah, snow. It wasn't like white out like
Yeah.
we didn't get blue skies at all lah for
Yeah.
us.
I don't know why my picture's not there. You know?
How come? Can I superimpose my picture?
Yeah,
I
right,
brought
right,
Hello
right.
Kitty beanie on.
I wore a Mickey Mouse beanie.
Oh my god! Yes! This is what I mean.
Oh my god.
So like people kept going, hey Mickey, and I'm like, why? Then I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! My friends gave me so much. They were like, "Why would you bring a beanie like that?" I'm like, "It's cool,
Yeah,
Hello
it's
Kitty
very
made
cute,
it to,
right?
like-
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! See, this is what I mean.
Next mountain, you all climb together, okay?
Yeah.
You all record a
Mickey
vlog.
Mouse and Hello
Mickey and Hello Kitty
Yeah, it would
climb
be
the
so
mountain.
cute.
You can be koro 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 pee.
No, he wouldn't want to be part of it. He'll be like, these people with like character don't want to be
Who don't
part
want
of
to
them.
shower and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
So, do you find it underwhelming? Because when you went, it was like also you didn't see the tents, right?
No, I didn't see the tent.
Yeah.
But actually, I mean, I knew that. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't know that I wouldn't be able to see Mount Everest
Oh,
from
okay.
Everest Base Camp. Yeah, but the view was still very spectacular. lah.
I know, but
that
he
was
did
the-
his whole proposal there. His heart
Yeah,
is
true
in
lah.
the
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
His heart is not in the
It's
view
more like,
lah.
Yeah.
where's my ring?
It was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
ring. What about my speech?
Yeah,
Why did he say it now?
Yeah, our Singapore friend. Yeah. I think honestly, like for people who are going up to expect like the view of a lifetime, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But honestly, if you've climbed like 8 days consecutively, right, at that point, it's just that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah,
Like even
like
if
you
the
did
view
it.
is.
It's an experience. Like you want to get view of a lifetime at base camp,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
probably an experience. Do you
So,
guys
yeah.
see any like avalanches along the way though?
Yeah.
I think-
Actually, that part, that last bit as we were hitting EBC.
Yeah.
Right, because it was like very. We kind of surrounded by the mountains, right?
The snow-capped mountains.
The snow-capped
It's really the
parts. Yeah.
snow-capped mountains.
Then you would
beside
hear a rumbling, booming sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that on the way to EBC also.
Yeah, then you would think it's thunder, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, it's avalanche. Then you see in the distance,
Like,
you're
whoa, the ice all falling.
quite amazing, right? I have to say.
And that's how
Yeah.
dangerous it actually is.
Yeah, lah,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that part I
It's
didn't think
really
about that.
very loud.
I just
And
think,
it's
wow,
so far
so
away.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine being under that.
Okay, I didn't think of that. Why you all think of these kind of things?
It's like, no, because when you climb Mount Everest, there are always avalanches. So you're like, oh my god, so this is what happens.
See, I refuse to watch any. I mean, unlike you watching Luke Love videos at all, right? I refuse to watch anything to do with anything dangerous.
Just
with
in
mountains.
case.
Even after that, the movie Everest came out after I had finished it. Then my mom tried to get me to watch it. I'm like, no thanks, because it might put me off climbing another mountain. And why would I want that?
Okay, I watched it after I came back.
I don't want.
Yeah, I
but
watched
you see, you're gonna climb other mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just rather not. Whatever I don't know, it's okay lah. I will
True.
That's
go there and feel optimistic.
You don't fear what you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we've come to the end of this episode of Everest Base Camp, talking about all our exciting stories, and I hope like we didn't scare y'all because it's really very fun, right?
Yes,
It
yes.
is very fun.
I really encourage
Absolutely
everyone to
do
do
it.
it if
Yeah.
you really like trekking and outdoors and adventure.
Even if you don't, I think you should do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jade, for joining us today because we,
Welcome.
we had a lot of
Thank
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you, Bao by Wine, for sponsoring us this Italian wine. If you guys are looking for wine subscription, be sure to check them out. But if not, then yeah, till the next episode.
Woohoo.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jade.
thank
Yes,
you.
now I feel like I'm not so gross anymore. Like, I have a friend.
No, I mean, you mean she don't feel like she's
I
so
don't
gross.
feel like I'm as
Okay.
gross anymore.
Yeah.
You're like 10 times.
Yeah, you're 10 times worse.
So, okay, now I don't know whether that helps.
But you're not the only one.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
All right. Okay, thanks, bye.
Hi guys, I'm Nadia, and you're watching Not Bad TV. What are you doing? I'm writing Not Bad TV. Okay, click here to watch more videos, click here to subscribe, and click here for the bell thing so that you will be notified for more videos in the future. Okay? I'm checking if did I write the end the correct way around? It's a bit confusing. Okay, is this? Or is it